Hello everyone, Carolyn here and welcome to today's tutorial. I will be showing you my own original design today, and this is the Wounded Warrior bracelet. It is a 7-pin bar design, and your configuration is going to be set up like this, going up, down a staggered step, and up a staggered step. For this rendition, I did 21 spaces, and there you can see how tight it is, but I'm going to be doing 21 again. I will show you the color combos on this rendition, and I'm going to be following basically the same layout. And I do want to add, if you're going to be adding bling, that you want to do it as you loom, because we're going to be doing the looming roach step, which makes the top side of your loom your signature side. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to take 2 and drop them on my centermost pin bar, and that's going to be the black that you see going along there. And again, I'm going to be using white for that, and then we're just going to work to our edge and then straight up our loom all the way up, or however many gaps you're going to be going. I'm only going to be doing 21. Again, work to your edge and then straight up your loom. Alright, I'm going to go off screen, get to the top, and then I'll be back to show you how to close. Be right back. Alright everyone, so I've made it to the top of my loom, and to close it off we're going to go up at an angle, down at an angle, and then up at an angle again, and then mirror image, same thing, opposite side, so up at an angle, down at an angle, and then if I can get it to go on the up at an angle. Okay. So now that we have the perimeter laid, we are ready for our next band placement step. It is going to be the green and brown that you see going along the center. I'm going to be using purple and pink, and I am going to repeat that same pattern. You can do it all one color. It's simply up to you. But what you're going to do, if you're going to use 2 different colors, you're going to go forward with your first color, and then up towards the center at an angle, and then up towards the center or down at an angle, however you lay. And then you're going to repeat that all the way up your loom, alternating your colors if you're using more than one. If you're using one, you just repeat that all the way up. So again, up with your purple, and from the left, and from the right. Last time, with your alternating color, forward, to the left, to the right. So continue that for the remainder of your loom. I'm going to go off, finish mine up, and I'll be right back. Alright everyone, I'm back, and we are ready for our next band placement step. It is the green that you see going along the center there, underneath the brown and the pickle green. I'm going to be using light blue or lagoon blue. We're going to work with the same pin bars, but this time we're just going to create a V, like so, all the way up our loom. Okay, and you can work all the way up your left side first if you want to do it like that. And then come back and cross it over, going all the way up the right, just however you prefer to do it. Okay, so I'm going to go off, finish that up, and then I'll be right back. Alright everyone, I'm back, and so hopefully your loom looks like this all the way to the top with your last V closing that up. Okay. And now we are ready for our next band placement step. In this rendition, it is the black that you see going along here on either side. We are going to be working with the 3rd and the 5th pin bar, and we're just going to create a single chain all the way up. I'm going to be using white for my black, and again just a single chain all the way up on both sides. Easy step. Okay. So I'm going to go off, finish this up, and then I'll be right back for our next band placement step. Alright everyone, I'm back, and we are ready for our next band placement step. we are going to be working with pin bars 2, 3, 5, and 6, and we are going to be laying these pickle greens and the browns with the looming roach step that you see here along both sides. Okay, I'm going to be using pink and purple again, alternating them. And since I used purple here, I'm going to start off with pink here. I'm going to take 2 pinks and just place them diagonally, just like so. And now you're going to take 1 band from now on out. And if you're alternating colors like I did in this rendition, you want to take your next color and start your zigzag, and that's all we're going to do is place a zigzag all the way up your loom. If you're using one color, you can just continue all the way up without changing. I'm going to do a few on each side since I am changing colors for those that are following along. Again, you just want to zigzag your colors all the way up. Okay, so continue that for your left side. And again, I'm going to show you what to do on the right side. You want to take 2 of whatever color you're going to start with and place them diagonally, and then you're going to take a single of your purple and then just close that up, creating a zigzag all the way up your loom. Okay, got too many bands, and then again just closing up your zigzag, continuing it all the way up your loom. Okay, easy, easy. It's just keeping up with the color changes if you're changing them. If you're doing a solid color, that's real easy. Okay, so I'm going to go off, finish mine up, and then I'll be right back for our next band placement step. Alright everyone, I'm back, and hopefully your loom looks like this, completing your zigzag all the way to the top. And when you get to the top, if you use 2 different colors, you'll notice that there's only enough to start the new one. So you want to use 2 bands on each side, 2 bands for your left, 2 bands for your right. Okay, just like you did at the beginning with the 2 bands down here. Okay, so now we are ready for our next band placement step. It is going to be the green and black that you see going along here and along there. I'm going to be using blue and white. For the blue will be the green, the white will be the black. Okay, so since the green goes first, blue goes first, you're going to go up on your second pin bar and then across to your first, and then I'm going to alternate my color, go forward, go down to the left, and then alternate again, forward, down to your left. If you are using one color, of course, do not alternate. Just continue the pattern by going forward and down and to the left. Same thing, mirror image, opposite side with the 6th and the 7th pin bar. Going to go forward, then down to the right, forward, down to the right, forward, down at an angle, and last time on this side, forward, and then down an angle. So continue that all the way up your loom. We have one more step after we complete this one, which is a secondary border. So if you know how to place that, go ahead and then catch back up once we are ready to start looming. Don't worry if you don't, because I'll be back to show you. So I'll be right back for that next step. Alright everyone, I'm back, and so hopefully your loom looks like this all the way to the top. And when you do get to the top, you will notice that you're not able to go down unless you go over the perimeter. So what you want to do on both sides is go forward first, and then go up into the left, and then up into the right after you went forward. So you go forward on either side, and then go up into the left and to the right. Okay, so that'll be the ending step for that last step. And now we are ready to place our secondary border. I'm going to be alternating colors just like I did in this bracelet. And I'm going going to be using my pink and my purple again. Alright, and since we don't need the bands right here, I'm going to start them on our 3rd and our 5th pin bar and just work our way around. And so I'm just going to place one here and then alternate my colors all the way up, just completing a secondary border all the way around. Okay, and then same thing, mirror image, opposite side, and then just work your way all the way up your loom. Okay, and you're just going to follow that initial perimeter that we laid at the beginning. So you're going to go all the way up to the top and then work all the way into the center, and then put a triple loop cap band on, and then we'll be ready to start looming, and that's where I'll meet you back at. So I'm going to finish that up and be right back. Alright everyone, I'm back and we are ready to begin our looming steps. I have placed my triple loop cap band. You want to go in, push that back, grab your secondary perimeter and pull them back upon themselves all the way around to the exterior of your loom. And then you just want to work your way all the way up, pulling each of those bands back to their corresponding home post. Easy peasy, just like you would a regular perimeter. OCD's messing with me. Okay, and then you're going to do the same thing, mirror image, opposite side for the right. Just go in and pull each band back to their corresponding home post all the way up. Okay, so I'm going to go off, finish that up, just work your way all the way to the top, and then once you reach the top and towards the center, to your last band placement. Okay, and then I'll be back for our next looming step. Be right back. Alright everyone, so we are ready for our next looming step. We are going to be working with the 1st, 2nd, 6th, and 7th pin bars. What we are going to do is go into the 1st and grab our diagonal band, pull it back to its corresponding home post, then go down and pick that band up, keeping our bands on our peg, and lift that one up around its home post. And now again, pulling from the 1st pin bar to the center, and my OCD is messing up with me. These dual layer bands are going to drive me nuts. Okay, so you're just going to bring it to the center and go in and grab your forward band, and grab the wrong one. Don't want to do that. Okay, go in, push them back, grab your forward band, and loom that forward. And then just repeat all the way up. So you're going to pull from the 1st with your diagonal, and then go up with your straight forward band. If I can grab it. There we go. Do 1 or 2 more with you on this side, and then I'm going to hop over and grab that other side. Again, go in diagonally from the 1st to the 2nd pin bar, and then just go straight forward. Okay. Come on. Well, if I can grab just one band, and then go forward. Going to do the same thing, mirror image, opposite side. So again, going in, grabbing your diagonal, pulling it back, and then you're going to grab your straight forward band, and now you're going to grab your diagonal bands and just loom them back to their corresponding home post, always looming the straight forward band forward and your diagonal into the center, towards the center. Okay, do 1 or 2 more with you. This is an easy step. Again, pulling from the outside towards the center and then forward. So just continue that for the remainder of your loom, and when you get done, go ahead and take this side and just lift it up and over on each one. Okay, just like so, on both sides. Just jet blue band or your corresponding color, whatever that is, and your white, since I changed colors. Okay, again, just lifting it up and around. Okay, so I'm going to go off, finish those 2 steps up, and then I'll be right back for our next looming step. Alright everyone, I'm back and we are ready for our next looming step. We are going to be working with the 2nd, 3rd, 5th, and 6th pin bars. We are always going to be pulling from the 2nd and from the 6th inward. And what we are going to do, we're going to go into that 2nd pin bar, grab our 2 most top bands, which for me will be the purple or your corresponding color, and then we're going to bring them down back to the home peg, and then what we're simply going to do is go in and work our way all the way up, just pulling each band back to their corresponding home post, always pulling from the 2nd to the 3rd. Easy peasy. Going to complete that up your left side. And then again on your right side, you want to go into your 6th pin bar, grab your 2 purple or your corresponding colors, pull them down, and then just work your way all the way up your loom, pulling each of those single bands back to their corresponding home post. Okay. Continue that all the way up your loom. Alright. Finish that one off. And then when you get done looming that all the way to the top, what you want to do is come back and lift your 2 most bottom bands up and around the top. It's going to be a little bit tricky on that one. Just up and around. And again, you're going to grab your 2 most bottom bands, up and around. And I like to do it singly, and that way they lay a little bit better. But again, we're doing the looming roach step. We're going to go in, grab our 2 most bottom bands, and lift them up and around. Okay? That's only after you loop out from the 2nd to the 3rd and from the 6th to the 5th. Okay, so that's going to finish that stitch up. And you're going to do the same thing, mirror image on the opposite side. So you're going to go in, grab those 2 most bottom purple bands, lift them up and around. If I can grab both of them at one time, I might have to do them individually. There we go, I got it. And then again, lifting your 2 most bottom bands. I'll do mine individually because it seems to align better when you do it like that. You're just going to continue that all the way up. Okay, easy peasy. Lay right. Okay, I'll fix it when I go off camera. Alright, so that's basically what you want to do. You want to work your way again from the 2nd to the 3rd, from the 5th, from the 6th to the 5th, working your way into the center, and then lift your 2 most bottom bands up and over the pin. Okay, so I'm going to go off, finish mine up, and then I'll be right back. Alright everyone, I'm back, and so hopefully your loom looks like this all the way to the top. Just like so, pulling each one of those zigzags with the looming roach step. Okay, so now we are ready to move on to our next looming step. We are going to be working with the 3rd and the 5th pin bar, looming the single chain up, and nothing fancy. We're just going to go in, grab our single chain band, and loom it forward all the way up. Okay, all the way up on our 3rd, and then again we're going to go in to our 5th and loom that all the way up as well. Okay, whoop, whoop, whoop. Get on there. Okay, so I'm going to go off, finish that up, and I'll be right back with our next looming step. Alright everyone, so your loom should look like this, looming that single chain all the way to the top. And now we are ready for our next looming step. We are going to be working with our blue lagoons or your corresponding color. We're going to go into our third pin bar, excuse me, and grab that, pull it back upon itself, and we can go ahead and go all the way up on the left, just grabbing them, bringing them back to their corresponding home post, all the way up, and then same thing, mirror image for your opposite side. Go into your fifth pin bar and pull into the fourth. Okay, and you're going to continue that for the remainder of your loom. I'm going to go off, finish mine up, and then I'll be right back. Alright everyone, I'm back and we are ready for our next looming step. We are going to be working with third, fourth, and fifth pin bar. What we are going to do is go into the fourth first, pick up our straightforward band, pull it back to its corresponding home post. Now we are going to go in and grab our diagonals and bring them back upon themselves towards the center. And then once we have done that, we're going to go in and pick up our straightforward band and loom that forward. And then we're going to go in and grab our diagonals again, loom them back to their corresponding home post, and then you're going to go in, grab your bottommost single chain band, and only that band, if I can get only that band, and loom it forward. A couple more times with you, and then I'm going to leave you because this is a fairly easy step. Again, pulling towards the center, and then going in and grabbing that bottommost forward band and pulling it straight forward. Last time, guys. Into the third, down to the fourth, into the fifth, down to the fourth, into the fourth to grab our single chain forward band, and then loom that forward. And then just repeat that for the remainder of your loom. I'm going to go off, finish mine up, and I'll be right back. Alright everyone, I'm back and we are ready for our final looming step, which is going to be our perimeter. I'm going to go into our fourth pin bar and just loom everything back to their corresponding home post all the way to the perimeter, or excuse me, to the exterior of your loom, and then all the way up. Same thing, mirror image, opposite side. Oop. If I can get it to stay. Come on, man. Cooperate. Okay. And just working your way up your loom. And when you get to the top, you just want to work your way to the center on either side, and then I'll be back to show you how to close it up. Be right back. Alright everyone, I'm back and I've made it to the center of my loom. When you get to the top, you just want to follow it like this to the center, and then you're going to pull out your two drop bands, pull them to the center. I gotta get a C-clip. Forgot to do that. Sorry guys. And then you're just going to attach your C-clip. Missed one. Get it. Got it. No. Yeah, I got it. Okay. So hopefully your bracelet looks like this while it's still on the loom, all the way to the top. Now you're ready to pull it off. I do suggest you pull it off from the outermost pin bars to the center. I'm going to go off, take mine off, and then I'll be right back with our finished bracelet. Alright everybody, so I'm back and we have gotten our Wounded Warrior bracelet off of the loom. So hopefully your rendition looks something like this. I hope you have enjoyed today's design and tutorial. If you have, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe by hitting the little button below. If you would like, you can also give me a follow on Instagram. My username is @CarolynHamlin. And please make sure to hashtag and tag me on Instagram. If you do make a rendition, tag me and hashtag Wounded Warrior bracelet so I can see all of your beautiful renditions. Alright, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Loom on, Loomers. Bye-bye.